ankle dorsiflexion, continuous tension. So dorsiflexion is lifting your foot up to here. Continuous tension just means we're going to be keeping all this muscle tissue, all this tissue here on continuous tension. So what we're going to do is actually add more slow twitch muscle fibers specifically for this one. Your program will likely say 60 to 90 seconds and it'll likely say to failure. So we actually want to go to 60 to 90 seconds to actual failure, so you can't go anymore, to elicit what we want, which is some more slow twitch muscle fibers. So obviously I've got a band here. All I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to wrap it around, put my foot obviously here, and I'm literally just going to wrap the band around. Again, the more times you wrap it, obviously the shorter this band's going to get. So what I like to do, what I want to do through this process, through the 69 seconds, I'm going to pretty much split the dorsiflexion range into about thirds. So that's about the top third, then the middle third, then the bottom third. I'm going to stay in the top third until I can't anymore, and then go further down. But I want to get up to this angle here so that the band is there, so that when I get to straight, the band doesn't come off. So, but anyway, I'm going to stay up here, and I'm going to stay in this range until I can't anymore. Pretty simple. Excuse the squinting, sun's up there. Do this. This one you can do like this, but as you get into more plantar flexion, your foot's obviously got to be raised up. So here, literally go until you kind of can't go anymore, and then keep going as you kind of lay back. Now you could put your foot on a bench or any, like whatever is comfortable, but this is just easy for me, and I still keep going until I can't, and then go down to that further range, and then here, all the tissue on the front of your shin, the front of your foot, the front of your ankle. Keep going until you can't. If you find that like this bit here, you can go for a bit longer, then just move back to find that 60 to 90 seconds to failure. And whew, done. So ankle dorsiflexion. As you get good at this, what you can likely do is also work within ranges here of eversion and inversion in your ankle, so you're actually hitting different tissues there as well. So I'll show it to you just from that angle. So you imagine band's over there. And as you're sort of in that sort of mid-range, probably not, well, you can do all ranges, in that top range, get into inversion and eversion as you're doing it, you'll start adding a bunch of slow twitch muscle fibers to all through that ankle, which will completely change your endurance levels. That's going to take a little bit of time. Like, you're not going to be able to do that the first time you do it, first couple of times you do that exercise, to get the control through eversion and inversion whilst also thinking about all this. But as you progress, what I want you to do, so when you start with, it's just those thirds, and then once you've done it a bit, you know what you're doing, you can play around with it. In that top third, just go slowly through inversion and eversion as you go. You'll feel, even just doing this, I can feel all the different types of tissue being used in my ankle. So anyway, there you go. Enjoy.